friends, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my TBR video, also known as my very ambitious plans for my life. This is a part of the stack that I plan to go through in October. October is going to be catch-up month. I have a lot of challenges and things that I just need to do. The last few months, I have spent a lot of my reading time finishing books for the BookTube Prize, and the BookTube Prize is going to be announced on October 8th, I think it is, and I'm very excited about that. Like truly excited, because I have my favorites, I have my picks. I have read a fair share, I've read a lot of the books that have been nominated for both fiction and nonfiction. I didn't read many of the translated novels. I've only read one. But yeah, I'm very excited to see which book wins the BookTube Prize. But now that my reading for the BookTube Prize is in the past, for this year at least, it's time to focus on the other things that I need to read for this year. So, books that I plan to read in November. Books that I plan to read in October. No, I need to read these before November. So, first book that's on my TBR is a book that I don't yet have. I ordered my copy of The Book of Night Women by Marlon James. That is a Run Write Reads book club pick for October. You know, the Run Write Reads book club, we read Caribbean books. And that's the book for October. So, I ordered a copy, don't have it yet, but that's definite in the plans. Other things that I'm doing, I'm buddy reading Cry the Beloved Country by Alan Patton. I'm buddy reading this with Patrice Jones. Hi Patrice. Patrice got me this book for my birthday. It was on my wish list. She offered to buy me a book from my wish list, and she picked this one. So she also has a copy, so we're going to be reading it together. Very excited about that. So you'll hear me chat about this one as the month goes on. Other things that I'm participating in October. Victober, because I have a list, classics and backlist books that I want to read this year, and I think it is as good a time as any to read some of these classics when a lot of other people are reading classics as well. So I picked 3. The Portrait of a Lady by Henry James, Middlemarch by George Eliot. Greg from Another Bibliophile Reads is hosting a read-along, so I think that's going to be a good way to get through this chunker, is to have other people who are reading it and possibly an opportunity to discuss how did this book get a dog ear, guys? Oh man, it's a brand new coffee, but okay, it's fine now. I fixed it. So I'm going to be reading Middlemarch for Victober, and The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde. I know this has been on my TBR before, but I bought a copy earlier this year. I've been saving it for this time. So, you know, Oscar Wilde, I have been making my way through Oscar Wilde's writings. This is about 260 pages. So yeah, these are the 3 books that I am hoping to get through for Victober. I know there are prompts and challenges and all of that. My challenge for Victober is to read books that are Victorian. That's it for me. I will look to see if any of these books meet the prompts, but I'm not choosing books specifically for prompts. Not this time around. I'm focusing on finishing, okay? So other things that I'm doing. Publishers send me books to review. I am so excited when I get free books. Penguin Random House offered me a copy of Sweet Soft Plenty Rhythm by Laura Worrell. I'm not sure why they wrote to me and offered me a copy of the book, but I said yes please, so I need to read it ASAP. So that's on my list. Other things that I'm going to be doing, I'm featuring this one on Instagram, I think, later this month. Let There Be Art by Rachel Marie Kang, The Pleasure and Purpose of Unleashing the Creativity Within You. I think this may have, this is a Christian publisher. That's the author right there. She is a Black woman, a woman of color. Let's call her that. Her name is Rachel Marie Kang. She's a New York native, born and raised just outside New York City. So I'm going to be reading that one this month. And I'm also going to be reading this book, An Open Door by Anne Lee Parrish. I've read other things from her, really like her novels. And these are independently published. So you'll hear me chat a little bit about An Open Door That's my reminder to myself. Blog review, October 27th. Yeah. I was supposed to have read this one in September, but my copy didn't come in time for when my review was scheduled. So it just came. I couldn't read it on the days when it came in because I was, like I said, elbow deep in reading books for the BookTube Prize. So now that I have it, going to read it soon so I can publish a review. Never Meant to Meet You, a novel by two women, Ali Frank and Asha Humans. That's them right there. So I'm going to be reading that very soon for the publishers. And Penguin Random House had sent me this some time ago. And when I get back in their good graces, easing my way in. So I'm reading all the books that they have sent me that I didn't yet review, including Sunflower Sisters by Martha Hall Kelly. This is also on my list of books that I had chosen for a challenge that I'm doing on Facebook. Book Challenge by Erin. So need to read this one. I've had it on my TBR now for a couple of months. Challenge goes on for 4 months. So the challenge started in July, August, September, October. Yeah, 4 months. And so this has been on my TBR, in my little TBR stack since July, and I haven't gotten to it yet. It's not short. It's over 500 pages, but I want to read it. This is the author of Lilac Girls, which I didn't read, but I've heard good things. So hope to get to this one this month as well so I can finish my challenge. 2 other books that I need to read for the challenge. One of those is Girl, Woman, Other by Bernadine Evaristo. This has been on my TBR for a long time. I've put it on for different reasons. This is also one of the books that I chose for the Facebook challenge. And of course, it is a previous Booker Prize winner. So yeah, I'm trying to catch up on all the challenges that I didn't get to. So you will hear more about those books from me very soon. Other things, I have one more title that I don't have a physical copy of yet. It is The Fire on High by Elizabeth Acevedo. That's also a title that I chose for the book challenge by Erin, Facebook challenge. So all of those need to be read in October for me to meet that challenge. There's also a bonus round of the challenge. If you finish your list in time and you want to read another, go through the prompts again. Back in July or June when I made my list, I thought I was going to be able to finish all those books and maybe even get to a bonus round. Nah, that didn't happen. I'm in jeopardy of not finishing the first round, so there's that. But oh, one more title for book challenge by Erin, Anne of Avonlea. It was supposed to be in honor of Canada Day, which was in July. Yeah. As you can tell, I am way behind on those goals, but I'm catching up. I'm going to catch up. This is the month where I read a lot and finish up some of those things. I have it in my 2022 goals to read more of that series, that Anne of Green Gables series. I read Anne of Green Gables early in the year and loved it. Want to read the series. Just, there have been a lot of reading commitments. Haven't done a lot of just reading for fun. So yeah, gonna read that this month. That is the plan. That is the goal. But yeah, because, it wouldn't be a TBR from me if it wasn't ambitious. That's about 12 or 13 titles. So I need to add 2 more, making it 15. So 2 books that I got from the library recently that I'm hoping to get to. This is really short. Brother Man by Roger Mays. Roger Mays was a Jamaican storyteller, and I've wanted to read something from him. And I found this in the library, just found this brand new copy, almost brand new copy on the shelves. So I picked it up, took it home. Must read it before I have to return it. And then this one was a 7-day loan. So I picked this up on Friday, which means I have just a couple more days to read it. So Lucy by the Sea by Elizabeth Strout is, I think, the 4th in the Lucy Barton series that Elizabeth Strout has been releasing slowly. And I love it. The first book is My Name is Lucy Barton, and I liked it. I thought it was a quiet study of a woman and her mother, or a woman and her daughter, depending on how you read the story. And I liked it. But at the time when I read My Name is Lucy Barton, I was fresh off reading her Olive Kitteridge series. So I didn't know if Lucy Barton was going to be a continuation of the Olive Kitteridge series. It's not. It's a brand new series. So since then, I've found that out. So Lucy Barton, My Name is Lucy Barton, and then Anything is Possible, which I didn't realize was more. So like I said, I didn't know that Lucy Barton was a series, but then Penguin Random House sent me this last year and I read it and I loved it because we meet Lucy Barton again as an older woman, and it's like, oh, I remember Lucy Barton. Whatever happened to her? This is what happened to her. But then I didn't realize that I had missed a book. So this had come out. Anything is Possible by Elizabeth Strout. It's a continuation of the Lucy Barton series. So I guess My Name is Lucy Barton is the first book. This is book 2. This is book 3. This is the book that has been nominated. It's now shortlisted for the Booker Prize. And they're not series in that you have to read them all together, but they do make the story a little bit more complete. I suppose each one adds to the story. And so I read Lucy Barton a few years ago, read this next, which is book 3, read book 2 afterwards. And so now I went to the library on Friday and saw Lucy by the Sea, which is the brand new release, which I guess is book 4 in the series. So yeah, I have to read this ASAP so I can chat a little bit about the entire Lucy Barton series, which I saw Eric from Erica Carl Anderson chat about a couple of days ago, yesterday. I don't remember. Days just kind of, they're meshing into one big day, just one big day with a few naps here and there. But yeah, Lucy Barton, Olive Kitteridge, Elizabeth Strout's writings, I'm just here for it. I love her. I love her writing. I feel like the strength of her writing, this is what I commented on Eric's video. I think the strength of her writing is how she shows the reach of not just one character, but all the people's lives who this character touches and intertwines with. And, you know, Strout just shows you the breadth of human emotion, specifically through older characters. They're not young people. We get to see them as they age. We get to interact with them as we age. And I just love it. They're quiet books. It's very quiet, thoughtful, introspective writing. And I feel like Strout is just a master at capturing that emotion. So yeah. Looking forward to reading more of the Lucy Barton series and chatting about that with you. So more on that later. Those are the books that are on my October TBR. I think those are 15 titles. I don't know if I'm going to get to all of them, but my daughter is back in school. This morning was kind of tough. She didn't want to go to school. She was crying. The teacher said, no, leave her, go. So I left her and I felt so bad. But about an hour later, I texted the teacher, and I know I'm one of those moms. I texted the teacher. I said, is she okay? Because, neither of us, neither my daughter nor I have a lot of experience leaving each other. She said, she's fine. Here's some proof. And she sends me pictures with my daughter smiling with her magnifying glass. I'll put in some pictures here so you can see. This is my kiddo at school. Like, she's happy. She's happy without her mommy. It's fine. It's fine. So I have books while she's at school. I have books to keep me company. So hopefully a lot of books will get read because my daughter will be in school and she will continue to love it. And yeah, that's where we are. That's what we're doing. Let me know in the comments down below what you're reading, what you're thinking about, what you are planning for October. Very excited for this month as the season changes, the leaves are falling, and it's beautiful. It's just beautiful. So thank you so much for watching. Let's chat down there. And until we come back for another video, happy reading. Bye.